how to move from invisible to unforgettable. Welcome to the Soulful and Social Summit, where we uncover the keys to success on both the goal line and the soul line. I'm Katja Rusanen, your host, and committed helping spiritual entrepreneurs share their stories, shine their light, and succeed on purpose. And joining us today is multi-award winning founder of Media Spotlight Marketing and producer of the Inspirational Business Women Show, now in its 10th season, Virginia Parsons, who brings a tons of experience in heart-centered marketing and client attraction. So welcome, Virginia. I'm super excited that you are here with us today.
Thank you so much, Katja. I'm thrilled to be here and share some of my passion with your viewers and hopefully enlighten them about a few things that I've been doing that is a really great way to get more visible online so that you can get your message out to the world in a bigger way. So thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you for saying yes. And before we dive deeper into your presentation, I would love to ask you, so could you share with us, how has social media played a role in shaping your remarkable success?
Well, you know, there's a lot of ways, but the most important way is by developing deeper connections. It's all about connecting with people, especially online. And people need to start to get to know you as a human being, someone who cares, someone who's passionate. And social media is a wonderful way to do that when it's done correctly. And I just feel that when you make those deeper connections, you feel naturally more authentic and people are naturally more attracted to you. So social media is just a key in developing that connection.
Wow, beautiful. The connection is definitely a key word here. And
yes.
Now let me properly introduce you. So as I mentioned earlier, you are a marketing coach who specializes in visibility marketing using Livestream, video, and social traffic generation. It is Virginia's passion to help to shine in the spotlight, and she's helping business owners with this expertise so that they can attract more dream clients. And she's the innovative creator of Marketing Maps Mastery for heart-centered entrepreneurs, as well as the programs Go Live Leveraged and Interview Leveraged. And during her From Invisible to Unforgettable, your 4 steps GPS to heart-centered marketing and client attraction, you'll discover the ultimate GPS roadmap to attracting clients and growing your online business. So you definitely want to stay tuned here and learn more. So thank you for sharing this wisdom with us. So the stage is now yours, Virginia.
Thank you, Katja. And I'm looking forward to sharing this information with all of your viewers. So we're going to switch over to the PowerPoint. And I really want all of you to think about this. If you have been struggling to get the word out about your business and the transformations that you can provide, I think you're going to find this presentation really valuable because it's going to help you understand that there are 4 cores to marketing. There's lots of detours you could take, but there's 4 cores to marketing that I think are essential in getting the word out and increasing your visibility so that you can go from invisible to unforgettable. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. So if you're ready to shine online, hang on, and I'll be asking you to think through some of the questions I asked, maybe jot them down, because it's going to help remind you and trigger some ideas that you want to hold on to so that you can maybe implement some of the things I'm going to share with you today. So let's just get this moving forward. And here we are. I want to start with the idea of kind of where I came from, because my business is a transformation. Many, many years ago, was what I would call a transformational coach, which I'm sure many of you are as well. And I went from being a transformational hypnotherapist, which I practiced for 25 years, in helping people change perspectives on what I call perceived ideas that weren't working in their lives. So changing habits and belief systems. And it was a very valuable time of my life. I loved doing that. It was a brick and mortar business for me back then. It was not an online business, but it was really a powerful business that I felt was aligned with my passion for serving from a heart-centered level, and also aligned with helping people get unstuck, right? So what happened was that I had to care for my mother. After many, many years, she was aging. And so I decided to close my hypnotherapy practice as far as a brick and mortar. And I ended up learning how to work with people through Livestream. And that was, around 13, 14 years ago now. And I was being with my mom, and I was working with clients through Livestream instead of, one-to-one in an office. And I got very good at it. Back then, there was something called Hangouts on Air. It doesn't exist anymore. That's where I got familiar with online broadcasting. And after that, I just went on to do the broadcasting part of it and sort of let go of the hypnotherapy part, even though I loved it. And I'm just haven't looked back. I've just gone on. I got to be known as the Hangout mentor back then. And people came to me and said, how can I do what you're doing? And I said, well, you can. I can teach you if you'd like, because I'd worked hard to learn how to use this technology myself, even though it was pretty intimidating at first. And so I switched over from that to becoming a visibility marketing coach, because quite frankly, the way I was working was through Google Plus, which no longer exists, Hangouts on Air, which no longer exists. And I realized I couldn't put all my eggs into one basket as far as working with one platform, which was at that time was Google. So now I'm called a visibility marketing coach, and I love this work because it's really the combination of learning how to use the great technology that's available to us in online marketing, right? And combining it with being genuine and getting your message out across the internet using a camera and a broadcast platform. And so I've been teaching this for a number of years. And as Katja said, I've been producing the Inspirational Business Women Show in my 10th season now. So this has all been evolving, and it's really been a fun path to be on. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the key requirement to any successful business. It's really quite simple. You need to stop hiding out. And you really need instead to step out of your shadow and shine and get visible. And I know that this can be really hard at first. It's hard to get in front of the camera just with friends, right? Sometimes, let alone one of the biggest fears for people is the fear of public speaking. But I have to say to you that it's such a beautiful way to express yourself and to get connected, as I said a few minutes ago with Katja, to your potential audience, to your ideal clients, attracting more dream clients. That is just really critical that you do that. So I'm going to give you some ideas on how you can do it and not be so intimidated by the technology and the process of getting visible and marketing yourself in a way that attracts those perfect people to you. So let's talk for a minute about where are you on your marketing journey? Because you see, I'm wearing something here today that has butterflies on it. It's the theme of what I'm going to talk to you about. And it has to do with where you are in your marketing journey, right? So, are you a caterpillar? Now, a caterpillar is someone who's just getting started in their business. They're just getting started on their marketing journey. They're just getting it off the ground. They're not really sure how to build and market their business. And they're wondering, How can I get the word out about what I do, who I serve, and the transformations that I provide? So that might be you, and that's okay. It's okay to be a caterpillar. It's a very important first step in flourishing and growing into and transforming into a butterfly. So if that's you, just make note of it. Write down, yeah, I think I'm in the early phases of getting exposed and visible, and I'm going to label myself a caterpillar. But you might be a chrysalis. You have slowly and gradually established your business, right? And you dabbled in marketing and you have clients, right? But you want to break out and get more exposure and attract what we call a consistent flow of new clients. So if that's you, just jot that down. I'm a chrysalis. Yeah. I'm in this process of molding into something bigger, beautiful, and that's going to transform. But I'm not quite there yet. And maybe I need a little guidance along the way, right? All right, but who of you would consider yourself a butterfly? A butterfly, you are implementing a clear and consistent marketing plan, and that's going to get you ongoing exposure as a sought-after expert, and you're attracting all the clients that you need, and you really do feel like you're shining online. And if that's you, fantastic. Just make note. I think I'm a butterfly. But listen, if you're not a butterfly yet, it's fine. Don't worry. Because we're all in a process of metamorphosizing, right? Each and every day as we grow and learn more things, our business is evolving, and we're all moving into that beautiful state of butterfly. And really, here's the thing. If you don't feel that you're there yet, all you need is a clear path. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is being on a clear path. So let's move on to the next one, because becoming a butterfly truly is a process. And one day at a time, one step at a time will get you there. So if you only felt that you could have more appointments, I don't want you to think about staying awake at night. Some people do, wondering, if only I knew about the amazing clients I can get, and I can get them onto my calendar, and my calendar would be full, right? I would no longer be losing sleep at night. Or you might have been asking, how can I turn my passion into a thriving business that supports me while I make a bigger impact in other people's lives? These are important questions for you to ask. And again, with a step-by-step process, you no longer need to be losing sleep about this, because you do have a roadmap, what I call, okay, no detours. I've got a clear path, and we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you how you can use a clear path in your own marketing. And I really love the term GPS, because GPS gets you from point A to point B to point C if you're planning a longer journey, without getting off path, without going on to detours. And so you work, smarter, not harder. And that's the whole concept of having a GPS to market your business, so that you really do build it into a thriving business that you can feel proud of, and that will really help transform so many other people's lives. So what is a GPS marketing map? It's a step-by-step marketing plan to increase visibility and client attraction. And again, I'm going right back to what Katja asked earlier about what's so important about doing social media. Well, it happens to be one of the 4 cores we're going to be talking about in a moment, but it's all about connection. Visibility alone is not the answer, but visibility combined with genuine connection is the answer. And that's what brings genuine client attraction and the ideal people for you to work with. And having that GPS eliminates the speed bumps, and as I just said, the time-wasting detours bright, shiny objects. How many of you have been known to get on a detour to a bright, shiny object? Someone said, oh, you should try this. And someone else over here says, oh, you should definitely do this. And then, oh, here's a whole new tool here. You should be doing that. Those are the detours. I've been on them. I'm going to try to help you avoid some of them because they're not the fastest path to getting visible and attracting your ideal clients. The GPS is your fastest path because you're doing the foundational things that are necessary that will consistently attract a wonderful, steady stream of business clients, customers, whatever it is that you provide. So I don't want you to get lost in a maze of marketing strategies because that's what really sucks your energy. It's that endless roller coaster. You never feel like you get off the treadmill trying to get the word out. And I definitely don't want that for you. So have you ever felt overwhelmed by the sea of marketing tactics that are out there? And they seem to be more every day. And now they've added AI to the picture, and you should be doing this and that. And it can be exhausting and overwhelming for sure. And how about being intimidated? I know that that's also a factor, especially for a lot of heart-centered entrepreneurs. They want to do what they do, work from their heart, but they're really not wanting necessarily to get more visible online. And that's intimidating to them. Well, that is certainly something you can break through, and there are many ways to do it. And I'll have them available in the GPS. And how about being unsure of how to stand out in a crowded industry? Because you really do want to be able to differentiate yourself from people who are doing things similar to you so that the right people are drawn and attracted to you, right? So with a heart-centered marketing GPS, you can create what I just said, a genuine online presence that attracts a steady stream of your ideal clients who, what I would say, are magnetically drawn to you and your unique style. But you're going to want to avoid a few common marketing mistakes. So I want to get these out there as well, because those are the ones that can overwhelm and exhaust you, right? So here's one of them. We're going to go through actually 5 of them. One is relying solely on word of mouth referrals. Now, don't get me wrong, because referrals are part of my core 4 marketing map. However, so many people just rely on referrals, and it's just one small, whoops, oh, I'm going the wrong way now. Let's try this again. Here we go. Okay. It's just one small part of marketing, and it doesn't build a strong online presence for you. It's an interpersonal presence, which is fabulous. But if you want to reach your sphere of influence to a wider audience, you really need to move beyond just relying on word of mouth referrals. So that's the mistake that some people make, and they just don't get beyond it, and so they get stuck. All right, let's talk about what I call duct tape marketing. Oh my God. This is a big one. It's like implementing random disconnected tactics. And that's what I mean by, oh, I'm going to go try this one over here and that one over there. And someone says, you better try this one. And you're trying to duct tape it all together. Or sometimes I say, you're trying to throw a marketing tactic against the wall and throw this one against the wall and see which one sticks, right? Well, I call that duct tape marketing. And it really is not an effective way to build your business in a clear step-by-step systematic way. All right, and then this sort of goes hand in hand with the duct tape, chasing after the latest flashy marketing trends. Oh my gosh, they're all over out there right now with AI. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't embrace using AI in strategic ways, because there's definitely some great time saving there. But just running from this thing to the other because you've heard about it is really exhausting you. And it's not a strategically set out plan to get the word out consistently about your business. So that's a mistake in many ways. And then there's this one, just being sort of timid and laying back and hoping that clients will magically find or seek you out in the sea of competition? Well, you already know intuitively that that's just not going to happen, that you have to be proactive in letting people know about you. It just won't work if you're the best kept secret. And people would love to know about what you do, but if you don't let them know, you're really holding out on them. So we don't want that for you or for the people who need you in your services. Now, this is a big pet peeve of mine, and this gets back into the social media element, and that is messaging strangers on Facebook rather than making genuine connections. I get these every day. I can't tell you how many I get a day. I get way too many a day, where people just randomly message me and market to me. And I don't know who they are, what they stand for. I just know someone just sent me a marketing message, and we haven't even had a conversation of any sort. Big mistake. So please avoid that one. And because you're going to get people just plain aren't even going to like you if you market that way. Now, there are ways to market using Messenger that I'm all for, but you must build a relationship first. And I think most of you heart-centered entrepreneurs would understand that. So again, the best solution for heart-centered entrepreneurs like yourself is to get on the path to genuine client attraction using a core 4 marketing map for entrepreneurs that I'm going to share with you today. All right, before we do that, I just want to take a moment to slow everything down, because I know with the summit, you're going to be receiving a ton of information. And that's all going into what we call your left brain. I'd like to take a moment to move into your right brain, okay? And we're just going to do a very quick visualization. So if you could just take a deep breath, let it out with a sigh. And then take another deep breath and hold that for a moment. And let that one out with a sigh. And then I'd like you just to close your eyes for a moment and just listen in and let your imagination carry you where it might carry you. I want you to think about, if you aren't yet a marketing butterfly, you definitely can be one. And what I'd like you to do is understand that you can wake up inspired to embrace each of the days coming forward, knowing you have a clear path to get your business in the spotlight and make the impact you've always dreamed of. Just breathe into that a moment. Making the impact you've always dreamed of. And as a result, getting a steady stream of potential clients who reach out to you, knowing you are the solution that they've been looking for. And in the process, you transform your business into a beacon of hope for your ideal clients. And you begin to attract high-quality clients who resonate with your gifts and your talents. And therefore, you establish a magnetic online presence that sets you apart from your competition and gets you an ongoing exposure. Exposure as what I would call a sought-after expert. While you attract an abundance of dream clients. And you truly do shine online in a way that is truly authentic, truly caring, and truly offering all that you can provide to help others. And if these ideas are uplifting to you, take a deep breath in now and just feel these ideas pulsing through your body, your spirit, in a steady stream of inspiration. And you can open your eyes and just take a look at the slide here and see that these were some of the affirmations that we just were guiding you through. I'd like you to say to yourself, now I am a marketing butterfly. I am a marketing butterfly. I attract a steady flow of dream clients who love working with me and who are getting amazing, life-transforming results. I am a marketing butterfly. Seems funny, that butterfly right over my head. All right, so we're going to move back into the left brain some more, but you got a little bit of visualization through the right brain. And that's really where the feelings flow and your vibration increases and you feel that connection that you've always wanted with your higher self and your dreams to make a bigger impact. And I want that for you as well. So now we're going to go into, well, what is this Core 4 marketing map you've been talking about, this GPS for heart-centered entrepreneurs? Well, it's a way of guiding you step by step to grow your business and amplify your online presence so you attract more of those wonderful, high-quality clients who I say really resonate with you and your gifts and your talents. All right, so let's talk about the first core. There are 4 cores, right? So the first core, and making sure that you make a genuine connection with your ideal potential clients, is reputation. And in reputation marketing strategies in this particular map, and I haven't showed you the map yet, it's for increasing your exposure online, building your reputation and marketing that reputation so people start to see you as an expert in your niche, right? So the first, and within each core, by the way, there are 3 sub maps. So you get a core 4 with 3 sub maps, and each one of those is a total of 12 maps within it. And the first map is on getting visible with video. So this is something people are often intimidated by, but if you had the steps to do it and become comfortable and then confident and really competent, it's a great skill set to have. And so this one leads you step by step through building your confidence with live stream and camera confidence, and to go live in 5 simple steps. It's really a powerful map. And the reason I love these maps, these step-by-step directions, step-by-step maps, which I'll show you in a moment some examples of, is that you aren't going to get lost in the detours, right? You're not going to go out there after those bright, shiny objects. You're going to keep the main thing, the main thing. The second map within the core 1 of reputation is building your reputation map, which provides you with the steps to getting and sharing more great reviews or referrals. So we talked about referrals earlier as a mistake. It's not a mistake by itself unless you rely on it solely. It's a very critical part of building your influence and attracting people who are already genuinely care about what you're doing and want to support you in it because they've had experience with you. So we have a map on that. And then we have one that is the steps to your marketing expertise using video ads and quick tip live stream video formula. This is more advanced, but it's so powerful that it's a great tool to have in your marketing tool chest under reputation strategies. Now, the second core in the core 4 map is social media marketing strategies, which is the whole core topic of this summit. And it is a core component and should be of anyone's marketing strategies. So the first map in there covers social content that outlines AIDA content development and ways to authentically leverage your live stream. So it's really powerful. And stay tuned, I'm going to have a little something later on about AIDA, but what it stands for is A is for attracting attention, I is for generating interest, D is for developing desire, and the last A is for inspiring action. And this social media formula works beautifully when applied and used correctly. Then the second part of the core two is social offer strategies on how to make offers and build engagement on your offers using two-step posts, animated images around events that are happening or around what we call evergreen offers. Very powerful strategy, works beautifully to get people to pay attention to you and build engagement. Then the third one is a social branding map, because we need to brand authentically across all the different social platforms. So this one takes you step by step through what we call a 12X social cover strategy. And in the process, it's going to help increase your views, and you're going to get more engagement on social with that. So it's a branding strategy. And, you know, if you aren't aware that you have very valuable real estate on all of your social platforms that very often is being underutilized or not utilized at all, you'll understand the importance of this branding strategy. All right, so now we're going to go to the third one. The third core strategy is all about list building. You know, it's hard to think that I have to spend time growing a list, but honestly, your list is the only thing you control. So when I was building my business around Google, the Google platforms, Google Plus, which closed down after I had 10,000 viewers on, or 10,000 followers on Google Plus, and I built a lot of my trainings around Hangouts on Air, which then disappeared. You have to understand you cannot count on building your business around something you don't control. You don't control these social platforms. You want to be able to use them effectively, absolutely, but you must control the one element. I mean, you must take advantage of the one element you do control, and that's your list. Your list is yours. That's what you can make sure is always there for you. So that's why this is a core element. And within this, there are three others. I go over speaking gigs. This is so valuable. I guess I'm doing a speaking gig here right now, aren't I? And that's how to find and prepare for being a featured guest at events, podcasts, videocasts, and summits. It's really critical to learn how to make connections this way. It's one of the fastest ways you can do it. And then there's lead generation, and this covers 15 different ways. Actually, I think I've expanded it to 21 more ways, 21 ways to reach and attract new leads. Lots of fun ways. Some work better with some type of offers, some lead generation areas work better with others, and that's all covered in that particular GPS map. Then the third part of the lead or list building is on referral sources map. And we talk about building referrals, right? So we mentioned this again earlier. You want to get referrals. You want to do it in an effective way. And we cover how to ask clients, how to find strategic partners, and then how to prepare for a good joint venture partnership as well. So this is the part of the lead generation list building strategies in core 3. Now we're to the fourth core, the one that so many people get hung up on because it takes quite a bit of technology, right? And so in this case, we're going to help you draw your leads in and automate them so that you nurture them, build a deeper relationship with them, and some people will take action. So we've got the outbound marketing automation map, and that covers 4 types of automated email sequences. And it's a conceptual map, but you learn how to build a warm, nurturing sequence, how to build an offer sequence, a branding sequence, and a referral sequence. The second part of the core 4 is the free offer funnel that maps out the steps to plan, create, and deliver a compelling free gift, something that is the entry into having a relationship with you. It's a very critical step. And then finally, and not the last or least, but the sales funnel strategy that maps out how to design, build, and market your primary offer, and then 3 tiered offers as well. So this is the big picture you've seen broken down. I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of what this kind of a GPS map looks like. So here is the 4 cores you'll see, and they're all centered around getting more visibility, as a heart-centered entrepreneur in the middle. And the wonderful thing about this map and why I love it so much is people are in different stages of their marketing, right? Some of you are caterpillars, some of you are chrysalises, and some of you are butterflies, and you've flitted around to several of these cores. Maybe I should turn those circles into flowers. I think I'll do that next. But anyway, this is the map. And what happens when you get a map like this is you can click on one of these smaller maps and it opens up into this beautiful journey, giving you step-by-step the actions you need to take in order to implement that strategy and make it a part of your marketing going forward. Because once you get all these maps in place and you got them all working together, it's like a fine-tuned instrument. And it plays beautifully for you. It gets you out into the world in a genuine way and naturally attracts to you those people who identify with you and want to be supported by your brilliance. So that's a sneak peek of it, but it all opens up like a flower blossoming into even more detailed maps. So here's an example of one that opens up. I'm going to go back for a second. And this comes out of the list building strategy under Core 3, and it's under Speaking Gigs. So if you were to click on that, it would open into this beautiful map here. And then each one of these steps, as you see, they open up. They give you video guidance, digital guidance, anything that you need to do to get from step 1 to step 2 to step 3, just like a GPS. And so this is an example of one. And what I'm going to do is go a little deeper, and we're going to go down into step 6 here, which you see highlighted. And that's going to open up for you. And in this case, we're just going to show you a little bit about what's in step 6. And that is a sneak peek on how to rock the interview. And we talk about making sure that the camera is at eye level. We talk about looking into the camera when speaking. And you notice I'm reading my PowerPoint, but I'm always moving my eye gaze back up to the camera because that's how you make a deeper, more genuine connection with your audience. And then I also teach people in this one how to shrink and rearrange their live stream on their monitor. So in this case, it would be a Zoom, and rearrange it on their monitor so that even what you're looking at and reading puts you up closer to looking at the camera. And so this is an example of it. It's kind of a mugshot of mine, but it shows that this is Zoom, and I have shrunk this. This larger area is my monitor, and this is the Zoom. I've moved it right up to the top of my monitor underneath my camera. And so that helps you make a deeper connection. So this is just a small little sneak peek of what you will find in the Core 4 map. So let's go back and talk about becoming a marketing butterfly. Here's why you really want to use this kind of approach. It establishes you and it helps you market your 5-star reputation so that you really can start to become known as a sought-after expert in your niche. It helps set you apart from people who are doing duct tape marketing and, throw it against the wall and see what works. It also helps you build and engage a loyal audience on social media. And that the people who start to get to know you on social, trust you, like you, feel a connection with you, they're going to help spread the word about, the things that you do for them, the experiences they've had, the transformations they've received with you. And you're going to be able to start building your list and generate a steady stream of interested leads. Remember, lead generation, list building is just some of the initial phase of bringing people through your funnel. I don't really like that term, but that's really what's happening. They're being filtered down to those who really need what you offer and genuinely are attracted to working with you. So that's part of what the Core 4 does. And that's Core 4.3, you see. And then the 4th core is creating a compelling product and sales funnel and automating it so that you draw people to you 24/7. All right, so we are getting to a special gift that I have for all of you today. I wish I could field questions. I just sense that there's some out there. I wish that I could field them for you, but I would love to connect with you on a deeper level. And I have for all of you who have taken the time, because I know your time is valuable, I have for all of you who have taken your time to be here a very special gift. And it is my 5 easy video strategies to shine online and attract your ideal clients quickly. And the thing I love about this gift, it is an interactive checklist and video training. And when you get this checklist, you can actually click on each of the images in that checklist, and it will open up an example. So you'll actually see a short video showing you exactly that style of video marketing strategies. And then you check off what it is that you want most for your business right now. It'll guide you to the next best step that you can take to get more visible with video, to build confidence in yourself and your ability to be online. But there's also some strategies in there that help you understand that you don't have to be live, or you don't even have to go on video yourself to still make an impression, because you can do a lot with images on video as well. So I hope that you'll take advantage of that, and also know that you have an opportunity to meet with me one-on-one and to go a little bit deeper, because I might be able to help guide you on how to best implement one of these strategies in your business. And I'd love an opportunity to do that. So this concludes my presentation to all of you. Thank you so much for hanging in there and seeing what this is all about. But the last thing I just want to say to you is, instead of that old duct tape marketing and throwing things against the wall, put together a system, follow that core 4 that I just went over with you, and realize when you implement all 4 of those major big strategies into your business, you can't help but shine online and attract to you the perfect client for you. So thank you so much. Katja?
Wow, thank you for sharing all those insights, all this value, and your beautiful gift. So now, if you're tuning in, go and get that gift. You're really gonna want that, because Virginia is sharing from her heart and from all the experience that she has gained. So you want to have that gift. And as we now conclude this presentations, is there a special message you'd like to leave our audience with?
The message is what I've been talking about all along. You already have the butterfly inside you. Yeah. And you may be in the process of developing it, and it's not quite ready to come out yet, but I want to encourage you to let your wings fly, and let your beauty just branch out there, reach more people, be yourself, be authentic, and know that you'll attract the perfect people to be clients for you. Thank you.
Beautiful. And I love the butterfly metaphor, and you shared as well, like having butterflies. I was like, oh, that is so cute. That is super. So thank you once again, Virginia, for your time and all this value that you gave here today. And thank you for tuning in and joining this powerful Soulful and Social Summit session. It's now your time to share, shine, and succeed. Until next time, bye for now.